Hey friends, welcome to a brand new video of my career Q&A. So our today's topic is how to listen to your heart, right? If you are kind of a person who actually finds logic or tries to find logic and reasons in everything and you fail miserably most of the time, then this video is definitely for you. So stay tuned as we go forward. So I've divided the subtopics into the beats because the heart needs a beat, right? So here it goes. The first beat, a proper foundation, takes time. You have to start the process by continuously asking yourself the following questions. Question number 1, where do I feel this decision? Question number 2, am I doing this because I feel it's what I should do? Question number 3, is this in tune with the best version of myself? And question number 4, how do I feel moving forward? By consciously playing in the realm of the heart, you will start to be able to see patterns and actually see if you're living in tune with your highest self. The second bit is, think of it as learning a new language. What you do when you try to learn a new language. When you have a deep feeling, you will know it. It feels like love, lightness, intense fear, deep unknowing or nervousness you have never felt before, right? For everyone, it shows up differently. Although I cannot give you the details of your inner experience, that's for you. That's where the trust muscle comes in. You have to feel it and run with it. Do listen to your heart. The third bit is, you have to start small and develop a toolkit of feeling. What does it mean? It means that you can either act based upon this or let them float by. The choice is always in your hand when you let your mind override these feelings. Discounting them as silly, childish or impossible, you're really not valuing your own innate potential and value as a human being. You can never trace your steps going forward. Only after you have taken action, patterns will begin to emerge. So just listen to your heart. The fourth is, reflect on the direction and ask questions. You have to listen to your heart and reflect on your path as often as possible. Your decisions may look like a smattering of stars dotting in the sky, right? But after a while, you'll be able to build the constellations out of your own life. Trust me. You have to ask yourself questions like, what about you? What happens when you listen to your heart? What's the biggest challenge in trying to listen to your heart? I really want to know what are the thoughts on this, right? The fifth is my favorite, the logic and the analytic thought that dominate our culture, right? An imbalance of logic over the subtleties of an intuition-based language, right? Instead of following our hearts and operating with trust at the forefront, we place a higher degree of value on confirming and what makes the most sense every time, right? The biggest issue here is our individual nature is actually lost in fear of rebellion from the whole. We have created a cultural footprint that's almost impossible to step out. Now the sixth beat is, don't say yes when your heart says no. Your heart knows long before you take time to consider what you'll say. When you think about saying yes when your heart says no, if you're paying attention, you can feel it in your body, right? You might clench your teeth, squeeze your hands or feel stress where there should only be light. The seventh is, you have to create space. That's right. If your surroundings are cluttered and hectic, consider a clean sweep, please. You have to declutter and get rid of the things that steal your attention. Create a calm, open space that encourages a heart connection. You have to push your boundaries, push the walls, just push, push and push. The eighth bit is actually you have to make time. You have to schedule white spaces on your calendar. You have to block off time that is just for you instead of overcommitting things. You cannot make everyone happy. You have to know whom to make happy before considering only one person, and that's you. The ninth and the final bit is, put your hand on your heart. At least try to. You have to create a daily heart listening ritual. Hear with your heart. Start by sitting quietly for a few minutes with your hands on your heart and your eyes closed. Just listen. You may not hear anything at first, but if you keep showing up, your heart will reveal answers you're waiting for. Keep a journal nearby, right? You can write down your heart's words. So I conclude my today's video, and let us just pledge that we will at least try and give effort to listen to our heart. So, are you craving for more videos like this? Subscribe now to my channels at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. You can also follow my site at www.mycareerqa.com. So, until next time, take care. See you soon.